enough. So I can keep those two compared as I'm running down. That's probably why I won that Richter's. I was able to see how close I really had it on fuel. Everybody else had to pit with 2 to go, and I won the race by
Right.
by that app, I think. So that's very good. So make sure you highlight that one. That's one you probably use more than anything is those two comparisons as you're running.
Yeah, I've got them.
And then
I
the other
use that
one,
all
I
the
got
time
just
now.
I got the map of the track because I like to see where the pace car is when I'm going trying to catch it. That way I don't run over the back of anybody. I can see the cars in front of me, between me and the pace lap, where they're at on the track. That's
Gotcha.
very handy for me,
Gotcha.
especially on the big tracks where you're trying to haul butt to catch up to the back of the pack or something.
Right.
I can see if I'm relatively close to them. All right. I just woke up from a little 2-hour, 3-hour nap. I just got real sleepy here in the afternoon. And I'm gonna lay down.
There
Wake
you go.
me up. Of course, nobody woke me up, but I woke up.
Right.
And I knew that I had till practically freaking 8 o'clock to wake up because how late. I love this late start on a Saturday night. It gives me time during the day.
Right.
And
Yeah,
practice time.
I had a little bit of a nap today too.
Yeah, felt good. And we've had thunderstorms off and on all day today, so it's been too wet to mow the grass, so that got me out of that.
Right.
And I think what did I do? I put some knobs on a couple of cabinets for my wife in the bathroom, and I got me a kit this morning from Home Depot to rebuild one of my toilets. It's making some funny noises.
Gotcha.
But I didn't get around to that.
Yeah.
It's still working. It's one of those, okay, I got it ready, and when I get sick of hearing it make its funny noises at night, never sure if it's going to cut off. One of those kind of irritating.
Right.
It's never been right since our storm was rebuilt. The people that put it in there didn't measure it right, so the water's never exactly the right depth, and they just throwed it together, which I was just happy to have a house to live in at that point. I didn't want to
Right.
start calling them back and bitching about minor crap. Better to just do it yourself when you're ready to get it right. All right, let's see what we got here. La, 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 la.
Okay. Old
I remember
Kentucky.
right. I was running a 157 steering. I love that slow steering. I don't know why.
That reminds me, I didn't even look to see what mine was. I started going with 236.
It feels good too. It feels better.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
so this setup is already on, and I've noticed that a lot of setups, that's their default. So I just kind of leave it
Right.
because it hasn't really helped me to change it,
Right.
too much.
Right. 13/16 rear. 7, that's a 40. On master cylinders, I made my rear 13/16 and then my front one size lower down on the screen.
Okay.
That's what I ended up at. Just
Yeah, I made my rear 13/16 and the front is, I think I left it. It was on 27/32 or something like that.
yeah, that's exactly what mine is right now. That seemed to be the best. Anything more and it locked up too easy. Anything less and it was having to change.
Yeah, so those are settings that Cody said he uses at every track. And I'm like, you know what, if it works for him, it'll work for me if I know it, learn how to use it or whatever.
The only place it doesn't work that good is at those tracks where you can't blow it up because it wants to.
Car 94.
Like
just
the one we ran a
fastest
few weeks
lap.
ago.
30.435.
The one with the 2 different ends. Not Darlington, but the other one we ran just last week.
Oh yeah, Gateway.
Yeah, sometimes you got to move both of those down one to keep it from locking up too easy. But, that's about the only time. And some road courses, you got to do a little something with them. All right, let's crank this thing up and see if it'll drive.
It's kind of a weird track, isn't it?
Yeah.
Car 94.
Which
just
one
the
was
fastest
it?
lap.
This one or Kansas that they built was supposed to be so good and it never ended up being any good?
32.168.
It was a big hoopla. It was going to be the next Charlotte or something like that, and it never was.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see right
The wall works pretty good. It stops you from going out into the crowd.
That's funny.
I got that out of the way.
That's funny.
Roman says, good evening. I'm
Yeah,
streaming.
that front stretch, man, you go from out to way down low to back out to the wall. It's a big old curve.
Pit box in, right here.
I'm only 2 seconds off. Oops, I forgot something. Oh, this overlay I was telling you about, it tells you how many cautions there were and how many laps, how many caution laps.
The car inside. Clear.
Practice that bit.
31.933. New fast flat for you.
I watched that broadcaster last week. Hell, by the 8th lap, I needed a drink.
31.
I couldn't watch it. It was
4,
unwatchable, man. I
It
could not
was.
watch it.
It's giving me anxiety. It was making me, it was just nuts. I was like, the guy, is it going to die right here on the damn broadcast? You know? Ah, well. What are you going to do?
.923. New fast flat for you. .074. 31.188.
Still a little pushy. I gotta get a little more brake pass in there.
Thirty-one point 087.
We ain't too fast tonight, brother.
30.945. .718. New fastest lap for you.
It's strange having a track like this without any lines on it. Like Charlotte, you know, it's got lines. You kind of know where you're at a little bit.
That's true. You don't know if you're 2 or 3 car lengths off the damn wall. Hard to tell. That's a good point.
30.815.
Showing right now, I'm registering about 43.8 laps of tank. Let's see. About 0.31 a lap. We use about 0.31 gallons per lap. The last lap is this one shows.
31.057. .247. The car inside. Still there, inside. Clear inside.
You're not shifting, are you, Eric?
31.808.
No, not yet.
I just passed the 11 car and he's definitely shifting.
Okay, that's interesting. Not what I want to hear.
He's also 8th in practice right now, so
Oh, yeah, screw him.
he's not killing it. I know at Charlotte I was watching Casey and he does it mostly for, well, it helps the car rotate better, but it saves the right front too, he says.
Yeah.
So I don't know how it'll be here.
.529. 31.496. .465.
Man, where are they finding a second at?
I don't know.
.592. .339. .51. .112.
I guess I ought to try to figure out where Pit Road is, huh?
Yeah, there's a little red, on the outer wall, there's a little red sign. I think it says Toyota or something.
Oh yeah,
Small.
I saw it. Yeah.
That's kind of the point that I start getting out of it and start braking hard. Any later, and on old tires, you probably won't make it. Try something around that spot and see if that feels good.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what I want to do for.
All right, that was 20 laps.
Pit box in right here.
97, 97. So I'm running good and balanced. It's not necessarily fast, though.
How many laps did you have?
That wasn't many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So tire wear isn't that bad here. We got 4 sets and 36 laps of tank. And we got to go one. Let me go back out there and do some more testing on that. See what I'm using per lap. And I'll divide that into 14 gallons and see what max burn is. Let's do that. She'll show you how much per lap that you're using up fuel.
Yeah, I'm at .294.
Okay, that's. I don't know if it counts the last one where you pit. Sometimes that.
Yeah, throw you
Let's
off
see what
a little
I'm
bit.
burning. You can do a full lap at speed and see what it shows me. Those guys taking a real high entrance.
That what they're
Tyler in one went way high. Tyler Burden. Need to
late
watch it.
and then late apex.
Yeah, real late. Both ends.
Okay.
About middle entrance on 3 and 4, and then down Didn't get quite down to the patch, so he's staying more mid-track in 304.
Okay.
We'll see. I'm gonna try that this time around. All right, I used .31 that last lap.
I will be right back.
Yeah, I'm taking it completely different than I took it. Of course, he may be showing me that line, making me think that's it. Could be a little gamesmanship. .31 that lap as well. .33 that time. There we go. .29 that time. .32. There was the wall. Found it. Yeah, right about that Toyota sign looks pretty good.
All right, I'm back.
I ain't fast. Let's see here. Hey, I ain't fast, but I'm smooth.
Smooth is fast.
All right. Yeah, I lied. I saw a video on that. Did you see that video of smooth versus fast ain't necessarily true?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it had a lot to do with like road course stuff. Sometimes on the road course, the more frantic you are, sometimes that helps you
Yeah.
beat around the
Do you
corners.
know who did the video?
No, it was one that we watch all the time probably. I don't think it was DJ EJ, but it might have been one of those GT3 guys.
Okay.
Maybe Daniel something. Maybe it was him.
Okay.
I think he's a GT3 real driver.
Yeah,
He does some good
Daniel
videos.
Morad or something like that.
Yeah, might have been his, but I don't know. His personality doesn't seem like the one I saw.
Okay.
But
So there was this, I used to have these videos pop up on my feed.
Uh-huh.
How do you pronounce his name? Swelio Almeida.
I don't know if I've seen
And
that one.
I ignored him at first because I thought he was just an arrogant young punk. He looks like he's about 17 years old.
Hmm.
And so they would pop, he had shorts on, just short videos.
Sure.
And I watched a couple and he kind of turned me off because he's a foreigner.
Right.
And when he says, instead of understeer and oversteer, he says undershear.
Okay.
And I'm like, if you can't even speak English right, I'm not watching your videos.
But I hear a big butt coming.
But I'm not sure. He put a list out called 50, and because it's all about road course racing.
Right.
But it had 50 things on there that he says, like tips and stuff. So I got to reading that. I actually joined his Discord. He's 28 or 29 years old. And so he's only been sim racing since 2018. But he's so good at it that was invited to run real cars. He got he got a podium in his first race. Ended up that year, I think it was last year, he ended up winning a race or two. Now this year he's racing too, but he's an instructor. And some of his videos, like the way he talks, the way he explains stuff, is like I've never heard anybody explain it like he does. So it went from this arrogant little punk to I'll watch all of his videos. You know what I'm saying?
Well, send me a link to his Discord, and I'll hunt him down that way.
Okay.
You don't have to do it right now. Next chance you get.
Yeah.
And I'll look for those 50 lists. But it sounds like there's some stuff that's usable from him. It sounds like.
Yeah. So.
09.
I can send you. There's a link to a website, and then you put your email in there, and then it emails you the PDF of this list.
Okay. Or one of his videos or anything, and I'll track him down.
Yeah. I think he's Brazilian. I think he was born in Brazil, he said.
Yeah, foreigners in their road racing.
Yeah.
31.606.
So this weekend he's down in Miami racing at Homestead road course.
.525.
But you know what the first thing is on his list, Eric?
What was it?
It says turn that fucking driving line off.
193.
Somebody's ignore it.
He said turn that thing off. He had the F word in there. Turn that fucking thing off, he said.
I like it because it gives me a starting point. I don't know, I don't stick to it, but
Yeah,
it gives me the
I
idea
do.
if it's a late break-in or an early break-in corner.
Yeah, if I'm at a new track, I definitely use it just to kind of learn the layout, and then
Right.
I'll turn it off. I'm not good enough to go out there and figure this thing out.
At least lets me know where what kind of track it might be.
Right. You know Dave Cam? Have you watched any of his stuff? He's a bald-headed guy from England.
Where's he at?
England?
Oh,
Bald-headed guy. He does all road. Well, no, not all road. He does some oval stuff too, but mostly road.
I might have. I don't remember offhand.
So he used to do. He called it "Let's Learn the Track,"
Oh, yeah, I might have seen some of his.
and he would take you through, and he was like, if you wanted to learn how to do a hot lap, you got to go somewhere else. No, this is how this is how I safely get around and make decent time. So I really like him, but somebody asked him one time about the driving line, and he said he's never used it.
Mm-hmm.
But he said it would probably be very close to what he does. And I've checked it out, some of his videos, and then checked out the driving line, and he's right. It's very close as far as breaking points and stuff.
Well, if you don't use it, you got to figure it out on your own. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
It save you a little bit of time.
Yes, I like using it to just to learn. Like today, I was practicing Watkins Glen a little bit because I'm not going to make Okayama.
Right.
So I was practicing Watkins Glen, and so I turned it on for a little bit, and I was able to pick up, some different breaking points that worked better for me. So, but I don't use it. I didn't leave it on, but once I had that figured out, then I was able to match my lap times with what I did with the line on. So.
What I'll do, I'll go by the driving line. Then what I'll do is I'll do some testing where I brake earlier than the red zones, or I drive through the red zones and brake later, and I just find the best of the three spots there. And then I'll usually divide the lap into a high line and a low line and try both of those, and then combine them and say, okay, that's about the fastest. Braking early and a high line,
Yeah, yeah.
If I'm really serious about trying to win that week, some weeks I'm just trying to coast because I'm late to the show or whatever, but if I'm really trying to focus one to win, I'll do those three things: braking points, low, medium, and high into the turn, and then lines, low, medium, and high. And run the three, pick the fastest, run the other three, pick the fastest, combine them, and then there you go. That's about as good as it can get. And then get in the race, get behind Allen, and blows your whole freaking lineup. Didn't matter anymore. Because you got to follow him because you're afraid to pass him.
Right.
And then by the time you get around him, the leader's 6 seconds out, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And if there's no cautions, you're never catching them. So it's kind of a raw deal.
Yeah.
They say you can't win the race in the first turn. Sometimes I think you can.
You can lose it.
You can damn sure lose.
You
Yeah.
can
But
lose
I
it
mean,
in the first
if
time.
you don't stay with that front group, and when there's no cautions, you get that dirty air. You're never going up through never going up through.
Right. Yeah.
I think the good guys say that just to keep us from trying. You know what I mean?
Well.
All right, let's see here. All right, we're doing 0.33 a gallon. Let's do the math.
I'm getting to where I like the road course almost more than the oval stuff.
Yeah, because you don't have the frustrations of everybody else messing you up.
Yeah, it's you against the track.
All right, I'm showing about 43 laps at the most per tank. All right, let's see. I'll do that. A lot of laps too tonight. 150 laps. Minus 44. 150 laps minus 44. 106. Then how much fuel have I got for a Green Ranger?
Inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear. The car inside.
3 additional
Clear inside.
gallons. So
The car inside. 31.482. Clear.
get my boat.
The car inside. Clear inside. Thirty-one point 033.
Four sets of tires. You don't have any extra ones unless you really run the damn thing out.
How many tires?
4 sets. Oh, they give us 5. They always one more than they say on the website.
You've got wheel
so
damage. Pit box in.
we do have an
10,
extra
5,
set.
3,
We've been-
2, 1. Right here.
So we got plenty of tires.
You've got wheel damage.
It said 4 on the schedule. They must forget to count the one you're on when they made that up. Something I can think of.
Yeah, so you're saying we have how many total?
Total 5 now. I was figuring on 4, but we got 5 total. 1 start, 4 changes. So that's 5 into 150. That's 5 times 3 is 15. That's every 30 laps. And the fuel run's 44. What do you think caution-wise tonight? Rex?
Oh, it's hard to say.
Depends on people's full moon or not, right?
Yeah, I mean, last night we ran Homestead. I know it's a totally different league.
Yeah.
It was the Chop Shop, did the Cup Series.
Mm-hmm.
And that
How'd
track,
that go, by the way?
that track was slick, and we ran
Oh.
135 laps with no cautions.
Yeah, that is a slick track. That's I love that track though.
Yeah, the track temperature was like during the race was like 134 degrees or something like that. I mean, it was hot. And
Okay,
of
go.
course, John and I, we tried a different strategy than most of the others. There was a couple others that did the same thing. We did it on one stop because we had enough fuel to do it. And of course, by the time we pit, our tires were shot. But like I said, there was no cautions, so it's just hard to know. Because it seems like a track where it's a little bit harder, like Darlington sometimes, and a track like that. I think people are extra careful, and then you don't get the cautions.
It works in reverse, doesn't it?
Yeah, so this one here, if it feels like it has a lot of grip, it might be a bad thing.
Gotcha.
I don't know, but it's a different league.
Mic check.
Got one.
Yeah, I think the idea here, Leroy, is to straighten out these turns as much as possible. That's that high entry. Help you get this long straightaway.
So you're saying in 3 and 4 he never got down to that black stripe?
He didn't in 3 or 4, not when I was following him.
Okay,
Doesn't mean it's the perfect line, but
right.
we'll know when we start the race and see what most
51.7,
people are doing, what the
1,
line is. He got down just about like you did. I think the key is being able to get in the brakes when you go into the turn, and while you're slowing it down and turning in, the car stays smooth. It doesn't nose back and forth. So if you can get that brake pressure and your turn-in to happen at the same time to where the car turns in and stays on its normal line, I think that'll be good and fast.
31.412.
There you go. I'll get back from you just a little bit so I'm not sitting there getting you a grab.
I'm way high this time.
Yeah. Once you kind of lose the nose, you just got to ride it out. Overcome the urge to try to pull it back down. So you just kind of wear them. So to let, just say I fucked that corner or messed that corner up.
Right.
Roll on, daddy-o. I think I'll
Thanks,
keep the
Alan.
43 in cyber until I win a race with it, and then I might change. I think I got to see it through.
Okay.
I was thinking about changing to the 00 there, but I don't know. I'll give Eric Jones another season, and the Toyotas, maybe that number will start to look good again.
Can't get much worse than what they are now, can they?
No. Pathetic. We got guys vomiting and fighting in the pits. And self-spinning. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna crank in a little more rear brake bias. I'm gonna gap on my master cylinders. I'm fixing to go in there and move the back one 2 steps smaller. I'm gonna see if I can get this thing to make a brake.
31.222.
I'll tell you how that works out.
Okay.
Won't pit this time. See if I can make a pit entrance. Are you seeing that when I say pitting in? Are you seeing that pop up?
I do see it, yes.
Okay. I'm never really sure with the radios, all teams, all whatever. I'm not sure.
Right.
I've never messed with that and had a problem, but they keep acting like it's a big deal.
31.472.
That change. The problem is if you put too much brake bias in it, Leroy, the nose pulls too hard and you go into a four-wheel drift.
Right.
So it's kind of a... I love these next gens, the way they drive that way, because when it's sticking, you know it is. It feels so good. It's so different from the way these cars have always driven. About 3/4 on that rear. All right, this may be loosey-goosey, but I'm fixing to give it a shot. We'll look a little bit here. That gives me a 44 brake bias. I tell you what, Jacob Bowen is fast to be driving on a desk, isn't
Yeah, he is.
he? He's got a lot of talent.
31.042.
I'm glad I don't have to worry with that talent thing. I'm glad I don't have high expectations.
Right. If you don't have high expectations, you don't have any disappointments either, right?
Right. I set the bar real low. I tell you what, Ty Gibbs has really impressed me with his
31.
ability to tone down his garbage. You got to hand it to him. I didn't like him in Xfinity, but he seems to be a young man figuring it out, maybe.
They're kids, they start so young.
Right. You can't blame him and the culture he's around either sometimes. But competitiveness and all that.
Right.
Never get to be a kid.
31.22.
I'll tell you who straightened him out. Them fans straightened him out. Booed his ass off the damn racetrack. Feel like Eric Jones. This damn thing's so loose. It goes tight, goes loose. He gets aggravated. All right, let's try this entry. Well, I turned my quickest lap there, so apparently it helped me.
He does get a little aggravated, but I'd much rather listen to him than Austin Dillon.
Oh,
Have you listened to him?
no, I haven't ever. I've heard
It's
stories
terrible.
about it.
I heard the one time I heard a little bit, and he's like, "This car drives like dog shit. What did you do to it?"
Oh, so it ain't his fault. Somebody
It's
else's.
like, well, first of all, how does dog shit drive? Can you explain? Is it loose or tight? You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, I'm glad we don't have that kind of an attitude in the car.
I saw him mention about Todd Dillon this past week, and apparently he did a really stupid thing last week. He dive bombed it in and wiped out a bunch of cars or something.
Uh-oh.
And one of the other drivers says, that damn Ty.
I didn't watch much of the race for some reason. Forget now. And of course, with Eric not doing anything, it didn't have too much reason to, I guess.
31.557. Go high.
I'm jonesing with no racing this weekend. It's terrible. I made 1 and 2 better, but made 3 and 4 harder.
Well, I chased down the 8 car, but he's probably got 50 laps on his tires.
Afraid to ask you.
Probably why.
Right. funny.
I'm kind of lost out here. I don't know what I'm doing. Which is not that far from normal, I guess. It's all about having fun, though, isn't it?
It is. It's incredible technology.
It is. It's just
Really
stupid
is. It's
how.
relaxing.
Yeah, it's amazing how close it is to
31.89
the real thing. And I've never driven the real thing, but
Me neither.
I mean, this is a stinking computer over the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't that incredible? And
It
when
is.
you're behind a car, the detail is just
Still there.
ridiculous.
Go high.
Yeah.
I love it.
Clear.
I mean, they about got it ironed out. I mean, they really have. Other than improving the graphics little by little, they're doing a great job.
Yeah.
Next time you go in, move your rear master
32.03.
cylinder
Inside.
up one more. Make it smaller.
Stay high.
One more
Down on
notch.
the
And have
low side.
2 gaps. And tell me what you think about that.
Keep high.
Play
Say-
with that a little bit.
Clear.
Huh?
Make it smaller or bigger?
Smaller. Makes the car looser. Kind of helps it
Inside.
rotate. So you move it up
Clear
the
inside.
scale, or on the screen, move it upwards one
Oh,
more
I see
notch.
what you're saying. Up, moving up, but it's a lower number.
Right. So
Yeah, I
it's,
got
it's
you.
basically 2 spots between, or 1 spot
32.081.
between 2 notches up from where your front is instead of 1. I don't know. I like it better. Helps me rotate. But you know, it all comes down to how you enter the turn and how you brake.
Yeah, so people complain about how much it costs for this, for iRacing.
Peanuts.
It is, man. I mean, think of all the, like, we just had another big update. They're constantly scanning tracks, adding new cars, new content. They can't do that for nothing.
No. I was looking the other day. There was only like, I want to say there was 30,000 people online. That's not a lot considering the world. I mean, I don't know how they make money, for one thing. I'm just worried with NASCAR being in it now, they're going to go for the money and one day lock us out or something, you know?
Say, with NASCAR being in it?
Boxing right
Yeah,
here.
you know, they're part ownership in iRacing now.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they bought into it like 6 months ago.
I gotcha.
So now they're going to control all the rights, and you know they'll turn it into an arcade game or something to get more people. I'm afraid. I worry. Maybe not.
Yeah, hopefully they'll just allow the guys that have been running it for 10 years or however old it is.
Well, they'll do that for a little while, and then they'll feel like they can do it better, and that's when
Yeah.
everything goes to crap.
Right.
On the transition, they probably will because they don't know how to do it themselves. So
All right, so you're saying the brake bias.
the next one up is 7/8 or 3/4, one of the two. I forget which one.
3/4. So I had it on 13/16. So you're saying
Yeah.
go to 3/4?
Yeah, do that. Try that. Go out there and see if that don't help your car rotate a little.
All right. So I saw John had logged on a little bit ago, but he's not in Discord yet. Probably getting everything, trying to make sure everything's working.
Man, this fits. I love that brake bias now. It really
So
feels
you
good.
drive it in a little harder and then brake a little harder, right? You brake late and harder?
Yeah, generally.
Yeah.
Mainly because the harder braking also helps it rotate. So not only do you get to stay in the gas a little longer, the key though is you got to get out of the brake soon enough to where you don't slow the car down too much, but not too early and that the car pushes up and burns the right front. It's kind
Right.
of it's a feel deal there.
Because that's just opposite of what Cody Richardson preaches, right?
I don't know what he says. What does he know? Look
you
how
did-
slow he is.
Right. You didn't see the chart that he put up on Discord?
Recently?
Yeah, a week or so ago. It was like a flow chart type thing, and in the middle it was like the answer to every question was you're braking too late and too hard.
Okay, I remember seeing that. I'll go back and look at that again.
Yeah, so it was like, I can't, I make up time going in the corner, but then they pull away from me on exit. And then,
I'm sorry.
So
I think most newbies go in way too high.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you know how people go in there and shove all the way up to the wall.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if he's talking about necessarily me there, but
no, I mean he was talking about at Gateway. Of course, he dominated that race. But he said almost everybody that was behind him, other than Jerry, would be 7 car lengths back at the start-finish line and right on his ass going into the corner, or in the corner, because they were driving in way too hard, or a lot harder than he was. And then he was able to pull away from them, going down the straight.
Because he was back in the gas sooner.
Because he was back in the gas sooner, made that front stretch longer. Or the back stretch, I guess, in that case.
Makes sense.
So it had a lot of different scenarios.
51.
And then at the bottom it was, I forget what was it? People drive away from me on entry now or something, and it was like, congratulations, you finally mastered it. And the idea was on the long run. He said like on a short run, sometimes you have to do that. If it's
trying to get a position.
Yeah. Yeah. But if you think that if you're doing a fuel run and you want your tires to last, you gotta back the corners up and be easier on the throttle and then harder off. They had a little conversation in there about it. When Cody speaks, I listen.
Absolutely, he's
because
good at it. How's that feel, Leroy?
I like it better. It's helping it rotate better.
It does feel. It may not be any faster, but it sure seems easier to drive.
51.69.
I'm behind my buddy Kyle now. He called me an idiot a couple weeks ago.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
What's his last name?
Diaz or something like that.
Oh yeah. He's not that good either.
He's runs up front most times.
Well, the short time I've been here, I haven't noticed it.
Yeah, I mean, he's got his I rating is 3,500, but he's in the top 3 or 4 in points, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, so we were at Gateway, and I dive bombed him and pushed him up the track a little bit, and he called me an idiot, which
73 City then.
So then I sent him a text after the race, and he was like, man, he said I was having a bad race up to then, and I took it out on you, so he apologized.
He felt embarrassed once you said something to him. And
yeah, so
showed what he was a good guy.
I mean, he ended up finishing 10th or something like that. So I didn't wreck him or anything. I just shoved him up the track a little bit.
You was just the last straw.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, well, I guess he's not used to running back here with us, and
Right.
because he was struggling in that race for sure. But then he figured it out and finished 10th.
What's up, fellas?
Hey, John,
John?
what's going on?
Nothing. Trying to work on my setup. What are you doing?
Just turning some laps.
Inside.
I got to
Clear.
I got to download Trading Paints here. I do not see your paint scheme, so.
So everything working good so far?
Yeah, so far I need to.
Inside.
What's my iRacing I do? I need
Still there.
to just
Clear
get everything
inside.
set up. Like I got the triples, and actually spotting you, the triples are up and running. The
Okay.
right hand side, for some reason,
51.863.
I've got about a half an inch left. That's empty screen. on the right hand side. I'm not sure why.
Okay. Just some setting you gotta probably
Yeah,
fine tune
yeah,
a
I'm
little
sure.
bit.
But yeah, everything's good, man. I'm 190 FPS right now in triples.
Okay.
Nice.
Let's see.
At 1080 or are you at 1440?
1080.
31.258.
That's all you really need.
Yeah. I don't even know if these are set up for that. I don't think these monitors will do that. Let's see. Account. My profile.
31.591.
So you had to download a bunch of programs and everything to get set up.
All over again. Yeah, like, so now I think this thing will run race labs and all of that, you know what I mean, which is good.
Right.
I've got to, I got to get everything else done now, like, I got to get that done, I got to get Trading Paints downloaded, all kinds of crap.
31.307.
I'm going to have to fix my damn Twitch stream.
Okay.
Because it's like the generic one now for some reason. Like, it didn't carry over, even though I logged in, it did not carry over to all the other settings that I had.
Gotcha.
And I don't know why.
.155.
Pizza's
Right. Feeling pretty good now about my car tonight. It may not race fast, but it's racing well.
Man, you lose focus for a little bit, you knock the wall down.
Yeah,
I guess you gotta stay focused, don't you?
You gotta make sure you get it wound down. 'Cause if you carry
Pitboxing
5 miles per hour
2-1.
more than
I just
you gotta.
Right
just
here.
wreck somebody in the pits.
Did
You idiot! Leroy's an idiot.
I'm an idiot.
did Leroy tell you
Man, I
about
did
our
not
race
see
last
you.
night
I'm
at
so sorry.
Homestead?
Bits and pieces about how slick it was.
Yeah, and then we decided to stay out on freaking, what did we run, Leroy? 67
Old
laps
tires.
yeah, we only did one pit.
62 or 63 laps. It was
On 128 degree
135.
track.
139 degrees. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it was terrible.
yeah, so I was running second for the majority of the time, and then and I just couldn't hold them off at the end, you know what I mean? They were coming, they had freaking 15, 16 lap newer tires, and there's nothing I could do.
Not a thing.
Okay, so we need how do I download the installer? Oh, there it is. Trading Paints downloader.
I'm glad you got your new computer in, man. I think that's
Yeah,
cool.
it seems like it's going to be okay. It was expensive to have him build it versus freaking buying one done, but, you know, what can you do?
Depends on how much time you want to fool with it.
Yeah.
You want to race, you want to build computers.
Yeah, this triple, I'm really hoping that it's going to help me. Okay, so now I'm hoping it's going to help me on the road courses, you know, be able to see around turns and shit. So
Just make sure you unplug it every day and only use it for your racing, and you'll have it a
Yeah.
long time. You really will. Just don't let lightning get it, man. Nothing more frustrating.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I want to go max frame rate. Should I do that?
I know I want to ask Leroy, on your direct drive, do you have that static force reduction option in your Fanatec stuff?
It's called, what's it called? Hold on, let me just pull it up right quick. Let me just pull it up and see what it's called.
Yeah.
Natural friction. I have it turned off. It's like it's supposed to make the wheel feel heavier than it actually is or something. I got that off.
Okay, some of the softwares for the different wheels have something called static force reduction, and what it does, let's say you had you set your thing to 8 Newton meters. Okay, when you go in, that's fine going on the straightaways because you'll get 8 Newton meters of jar from the road texture or bumps or whatever. But when you go into the turns, it gets really, really heavy. What the static force reduction does is it turns it, whenever you turn it and hold it, when it senses that you're holding it a while, it knows that you're in a turn, it will relax the tension so that it's not so heavy on your arms through long turns. That way you can have a lot of force down the straightaways, feel all the details going into the turn, and then when you're in the middle of the turn, it will back it off so it's not so hard on your arms. Different makers call that something different. Mine's called a static force reduction.
Yeah, I don't know that I have anything like that changes mid corner, but I got my wheel set up pretty nice now. It's not it's not really heavy, like it's not hard on my shoulder, but I can feel a lot of detail.
Right.
Yeah, John had me turn off some stuff last night that I had turned on, and I really like it. I can believe it or not, I can feel what I think is the right front tire flexing when I'm too hard on the right front. I'm serious.
That's awesome.
I can feel that, baby. Remember last night, John, when I told you my right front was, the crew chief told me, be careful on that right front.
Right.
And I could feel that thing. Like it almost felt like it was wobbling a little bit, and the car was also moving a little bit. I mean, that right front was shot, and I could feel it in the wheel. So it's just a matter of knowing what to do with the information. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I heard it explained that damping, think of the damping slider as having to do with how much air is in your tires. The more damping, the more the tire feels like it's got a lot of air and it gets mushy, and you lose, the more you turn up the damping, the more you lose the road track feel. So if it feels too harsh, moving the damping up gives the idea of balloon tires or more air in
Gotcha, yeah.
But John, if you've got that static force reduction, I'm running that thing at about 40%, but I'm able to crank up my output of my wheel to like 12, 14 Newton meters. So down the straightaway, all the bumps and everything feels like a high setting, but when I go into the turn, it cranks it back, and it where you don't really need it once you turn in. So you might play with that, and that's where the extra Newton meters, because before, when I would turn it down for the turns down the straightaway, it felt like I had no real Newton meters at all. I wouldn't feel much on the road, which doesn't really matter for speed, but for realism, you want to feel that going down the straightaways. You'd like to feel the bumps and you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
for sure,
try cranking that up. Like I said, I've got mine cranked up to about 12, 13 Newton meters. Then I've got that static force reduction set to 45%, so that mid-turn it doesn't feel any heavier than it does down the straightaway. But I'm getting that 12 dB of 12 Newton meters of jar when I'm on the rest of the track, which is nice.
Yeah, like and I think his Fanatec is a lot different than even that VRS and this one. So for this one, mine is like it's called like where you almost feel like it's got power steering. That's what it calls it. Like how the more you push on it, the more it feels like it's got power steering. So, but I shut almost everything else off because I remember when I first started running that damn thing, and I turned my force speed back all the way up so I could just feel as much as possible. But some of that other stuff, like Leroy had the one where the wheel was automatically turning back to center, and I'm like, man, I had that on mine, and it burned my tires up because as I'm turning left, it's trying to force me back right.
It's not a natural, right? It's going against. Yeah. Well, then it's just set too high. Then you have to find that sweet spot.
Right.
Well, it will make the wheel feel livelier because it's got that. It's giving you that back and forth that a dead wheel sometimes doesn't feel like it's moving. If it's too dead, you might want to bump that and the inertia up. The inertia helps it continue the direction you're turning it. So a lot of guys that do that drifting, they like to be able to turn the wheel and have the wheel keep spinning the direction they do it. So inertia gives you the forward direction. The spring gives you that fight backwards against that. And so if you'll bump both of those up, you'll get a wheel that kind of gives you a little bit of back and forth jerkiness, which makes it feel alive. But it can be too much. like you said, it's fighting each other, then it's sitting there turning your wheels back and forth, and you're, like you said, eating them up.
Right.
Cool stuff, man. Cool technology. I love all the settings.
Yeah, I've got my inertia turned off.
Yeah, I don't run much inertia either.
Yeah, that was recommended by Fanatec, was to have that off.
The only thing you might want to play with if the wheel's feeling dead, like on my GT4 car, it feels a little dead. I crank in a little of that spring, and it kind of feels, the wheel feels a little bouncier, and it feels like I'm getting some feel from the track. So I will bump that up 5 or 10% on my software. But other than that, like I said, I don't run anything but the force reduction, and I crank up the Newton meters, and then just tailor it back for the long turns. That way, on like road tracks where you're turning a lot, you're not holding the wheel. It lets you have more of the power because you're not holding it very long, which is the only time you really want to crank it back is when you're having to muscle it, because that's the idea. You don't want to wear your muscles out. So on the quick turns of the road courses, you're getting all the full feedback because you got the Newton meters cranked, and then it's great. So I love it.
Do you guys use Race Labs?
I have
I'll tell
it.
Leroy, I don't, because I have to run full screen and I can't run Windows.
Oh, that's
stuff.
right. Yeah, you told me that. Yeah, I'm trying to find. You know, there's one on Race Labs or somewhere where it shows if they have went into the what lap they went into the pits.
Yeah, Race Labs will
pit
do
info. Okay, pit info.
That is one I'd love to have.
Got it.
I don't,
Okay, got it. Yep.
That's one I'd love to have.
Yep. Okay, so that works. Now, how do I want to make that? I just put that over on this right-hand screen. Leroy, is that what you do on yours?
that. Yeah, I just have it on the right or on the dash. If I'm streaming, I'll have it on the dash normally. Which that reminds me, I got something else up there now. But I have it up there so that whoever's watching can tell where everybody's at.
Gotcha.
Didn't Chris just in Cyber? Doesn't he have a link to a screen that gives you all that?
You know,
he
yeah, I
just
saw
created
he,
that.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
SDK or something like that.
Yeah, couldn't you run that and make it small and window it and put it on your screen during the Cyber stuff?
Maybe so. So on triples, Leroy, how do you go like to your main screen,
right here,
your Windows screen?
So I have the fourth monitor up top.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
what I do is I go up there, and if it's not on there, I'll just right click the taskbar and put show desktop, and then. But you could also Alt and Tab out of iRate, like it would minimize, and then you could choose whatever you want to. You're
That's
not
Alt Enter to get from full screen. Oh, you said Alt Tab.
Yeah, Alt Tab
Alt Tab,
is you can tab through the different programs and stuff.
Gotcha.
So there's a way to get that taller too. I want to do. Let's see. Yeah, this Race Labs is pretty awesome, Eric, because you can kind of, and it's free, and you can kind of just put it to whatever you want, like whatever the display is. So right now I've got it on distance, and I've got it on who's in front of it, kind of like a relative screen.
Right.
But it's got the last time that they pit beside of it as well. It's got their I rating, and their safety rating, which I don't really care about that.
Race. Right,
but
race.
you could turn all that stuff off too if you want to.
My only problem is I run full screen.
Yeah. So why do you have to run full screen?
Because I've got my monitors have that Z-lock or whatever they call that, where it locks with your video card.
Oh, okay.
I forget what they call it. NVIDIA calls it one thing, and it makes my screen really smooth. I have no glitches, no tearing. It's like butter, and I'm not going to give that up. When you're going around the track, the fence absolutely is like butter. No stutter, just beautiful, and I'm not going to give that up for that. So I've got the two. I get around that by using the two tablets, and I've got one that gives me amount of fuel left, how many laps left on my fuel, and then a track map. I would like to have the last pit stop thing. I may figure out how to add that to it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like I actually kind of like that a lot.
Me too. Great idea.
I might throw these guys just a little bit of cash because there's some stuff you can do in this pro, which I don't really care. Like you can put a delta bar in, which we have a delta. There's no sense in doing that. But you can set lap timing up, which again, that doesn't matter. Now, what is kind of cool is you can go in the regular overlay and you can look up their lap times. So you can see, what their last lap time is, or what their fastest was. And that does give you, like I was looking last night and, I made 2 big mistakes and cost myself 2 seconds. Like I got loose coming out at 2 twice. And that 1.6 seconds is what cost me 2 positions because they passed me on the last lap, But you can see what kind of lap times they're running versus you. But now even the new spotter on iRacing kind of tells you like, hey, the guy behind you is catching up or you're gaining on him or something. You know what I mean? It kind of
It's not needed as much as it used to be, right?
No, it's really not. No.
The lap thing and how many tires they took could be good. But see,
Yeah.
I'm just not to the point where that's the only thing holding me back. I'm still working on my driving and my racing skills. That would be something once I know that I can run up top 5 all the time, like you are. That's the next step for you is now strategy, because you've got the driving down pretty good.
Yeah, I fuck that strategy up constantly.
Yeah, well,
I can tell you that.
You're that one screw up guy. You've always been that
Yep.
way ever since I watched you on. You're doing great. You're doing great, and it's something stupid, and it may not be your fault, but something. You always have that one event,
Yep.
John,
Yep.
that you have to overcome.
It might be as simple as changing lanes at Indy before the start-finish line. It could be,
Oh, that sounds like a historical
it could be
thing.
that simple.
Twice is
Right.
that shit, dude. I did that twice. Oh, there it is. There's the okay. Okay. Let me. Yeah, I know it's always like that. It's I always get something. There's always something.
But at least you get to that point where it mattered. I'm spinning and wrecking all before we even get halfway through, so the one event is lost in a blur of other events.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I listen. I'm just addicted to it in general.
It's fun.
And this gear, none of this gear makes you quicker, but all of it makes you just a little quicker overall. You know what I mean? Like every little bit helps.
Any tracks where it comes down to having good equipment where you just got to be consistent, it does make me fast. There's no doubt
Yeah.
on 1.5s, I'm better than I've ever been.
Right.
Because those little minute details I can keep doing. And not only that, when it feels real and fun, you practice more, for one
True.
thing.
Yep.
And you want everything to be just right. So your attention to detail increases as you get gear.
Absolutely.
But I'm trying to make it about the trip too. I don't want to get to the finish line too soon. I want to enjoy the whole thing. I don't want to get like Cody where I'm not,
Well, and that's just us. Cody. I heard that they have another series that they run, him and Jerry and a couple of other guys, and they said that he's only had 1 podium finish this year in that series.
Okay, so I guess he gets his fill over there whooping on old
Yeah,
guys
that's
like
right.
us.
Yep. Yep. And then goes over there and gets his ass kicked. You know
He
what I
goes
mean?
to his girlfriend or wife, says, "I beat Leroy Koblenz this week. I kicked his ass."
Right.
Right?
Right. Again, that guy sucks.
He's an idiot.
He's an idiot. That guy's an idiot.
Well, I tell you, Cody has been, like, I've reached out to him a couple of times, and he has been right there with information. Like, he's
He's a good guy. I
a
got
good
nothing against
guy,
Cody.
yeah.
I
Yes, he is.
believe that too. It's never
Yes,
been
he is
nothing.
a good guy. Uh-oh. Why is it showing so weird on the stream?
what's
Who's
it
stream?
showing?
Fine. It's just showing like half of the screen.
Oh, you have to tell it
Because
what
it said
screen to
wide
show, right?
It didn't say.
See, I don't know what you're using. Like, I use OBS, and I have to tell it what screen to show. So I have
Oh,
it
so
showing
that's
my
the
center
basic thing?
screen. All they get to see is my center screen.
Oh, it's not telling me that. Okay. Oh, entire screen monitor 1. Boom. Nicely done, Leroy.
Hey, I'm good for
Tracker
something.
master.
Might be very good at driving race cars, but I'm good for something.
Man, I tell you what, this thing reminds me of Homestead a lot. I think I love this track,
I
actually.
think I love you.
I think I'm in love with this track.
You've been drinking, Eric?
No, not yet. I'm sober tonight.
Are you? How about you, John?
Alrighty. No, I'm good, man. I did that midday. I'm good now.
Oh, okay.
No, I had a few, I like just a couple beers today, but that's it. Nothing crazy.
Couple Bud Light.
Shit, no. But that's
Lee-
what I used to drink.
Yeah, I used to love Bud Light. I won't touch it.
Yep.
So, Leroy, when you're coming out of a turn, if you get back in it too soon and it starts to push, instead of letting out of the gas, give it a little brake and pull that nose back to the left. That's something, a little trick I've learned out here, that sometimes I roll back in the throttle too quick in the middle of these turns and it wants to start to go back out. If you'll just give it a little brake and leave your fuel on wherever it was, it'll pull that nose back around. You can stay in the gas. See if that happens to you any. Try that. It's a nice little thing that works good.
Yeah.
The next gen lets you do that.
Code
I
you
love
gave
these
me to
next
put in
gen
for the
cars.
race. Thank
Down into,
I know Harvick don't like them, but Harvick should retire. If he don't like
Harvick
'em.
doesn't count.
Right. Man, I love the way I can just push on that brake and turn the car while the throttle's full throttle. How cool is that?
I love you.
Maybe the rest of these guys don't know that. Maybe that'll be my secret weapon tonight.
Where are you doing that at?
Right now I'm in 3 or 4 coming out. I've got it throttle all the way down and the car's wanting to drift up. I just kind of stab the brake and it pulls it back down toward the bottom
Alright.
line,
Oh,
down
I
toward
got
the yellow
you.
line. Next time you're in the middle of a turn and you're gassing it up, just kind of push on your brake a little bit and watch it turn the car. You can stay underneath somebody that way if you're behind them. Kind of work the brake and gas at the same time and steer the car with it.
There you go,
Sweet.
Leroy. Hit that dude. Get the hell out of the way.
Idiot.
Idiot.
He told me about the guy calling him an idiot.
Twice. And then he turned around and passed me. He was like, see how hard it is? Have you wrecked on pit road again?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I allowed myself to wreck on pit road. It's just
Hey, let's go.
It's just
Let's-
practice.
Let's go into the turn, Leroy. Let's practice downshifting into fourth, my friend.
Okie dokie.
Let's see what we got.
So we qualified 8:15. Is that the idea?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna step away for a few minutes. Y'all go out there and tear up the asphalt. I'll be back.
Okay.
That's what we need to name ourselves. Idiot Motorsports.
Idiot Motorsports.
That's what we need to do.
You idiot racing.
Well, next season we'll do that here. We're all in this series. We'll do a idiot racing as a shot to Kyle.
Right.
Kyle's
There
my
you
buddy.
go. I like it more. Stay on it. Stay in it. Nope, you're shifting too quick right there.
Okay.
See how you're using that engine to help slow you down a little bit?
Yeah.
Stay in it. Now. Oh, yeah, a little bit. So like right at about $9 grand. There you go. Go good shift. And now. There, good. That's smoother. So be a little easier on that gas in the apex. Come out harder.
Okay.
So get you kind of a fixed position, back on the throttle. And now start accelerating smoothly out. And now all the way.
Me and that wall have a relationship.
That's okay. These are tanks.
Yeah.
There you go. You're still on auto clutch, aren't you?
Nope.
Why is it got such a lag for you then? There you go. So stay in it. Now throttle up, throttle up, throttle up. Now you're wide open. Good. All right, you're going a little too hard right there.
Okay.
Throttle up, throttle up, throttle up. Now you're wide open.
So that time I shifted without the clutch. I just blipped the throttle.
Yep.
I think that's quicker, but sometimes I miss a shift that way.
Yeah. Yeah, see how it's pushing you up right there, Leroy? You're too hard into that turn.
Okay.
Either that or you're not braking hard enough before you're going in.
Okay.
So what do you think about fourth gear?
Oh, I don't mind it at all. It helps me rotate, that's for sure.
Right. And so over time, what that's going to do is save your tires.
Right.
Because you're using the engine to help slow you down and you're rotating off. You just have to be careful and do not get, do it for the long run and don't get sideways with it.
See there, I missed my shift.
We don't do that.
So you ready for Okayama?
No, I haven't been able to practice, you know. But I feel like I will be.
Yeah, I think you'll. I mean, you catch on pretty quick to those road courses.
I freaking enjoy. I think I'm a better road course racer, getting to be a better than I am an oval racer.
You know, I was telling Eric tonight, I'm getting to where I enjoy the road stuff better than the oval.
Absolutely. Yeah. But you know what though? There's not as much on the line too, and that's why you enjoy it a little bit. Because I think that we feel like, hey, let's see that. Now what that was a fifth gear pushing him up. See how you're rotating down easy?
Yeah.
And Kyle isn't.
That idiot.
That's you idiot. Now, as the tires get worse, Leroy, you're probably going to get to a point where you can stay in fourth.
Okay.
Yep, overdrove that entry right there.
Yeah.
So be careful with that because that's where that right front starts to get smoked. easier on entry, quicker back on the throttle. Now get on throttle. Now just don't stab at it. There you go. And off. Downshift. Start edge of throttle. So you wanted to be on the throttle a lot sooner right there if you can. Kind of come up with this idea. As soon as I let off of my brake, I need to be on the throttle.
Okay.
But just a little on the throttle. So you're waiting too long, right? So be back on the throttle just a little sooner right there. Up. Downshift. On. And wide open. Up. Downshift. On. See how it's up when you rotate?
Yeah.
Yeah, overdrove that entry again. That was tough on you.
Yeah. My brain's a little bit numb right now too. That's not helping anything.
You been drinking?
No, John.
No drinking or racing, buddy.
No drinking and driving.
There you go. Get it down there. On the gas. Okay, let's go back in and let's do some qual laps.
Okie dokie.
So check this out, man. While streaming, while you were on the track there with the triples on, I was doing 170 FPS.
That's awesome, man.
And that's with Race Labs on too.
Yeah. You're really going to kick our arses now.
Yeah. It's like Eric said, I'm that one screw up guy once a race. Except on road course, I do it 2 or 3 times. Okay.
I want to check my tires.
Yeah, what were our tires right there?
95, 97. That was 17 laps.
See where your left was, though? I'm okay with that.
Okay.
So see how we're not cooking the right tire as we're cooking the lefts as well?
Right.
So we're getting better right here. Right? So that's kind of, that's more even wear. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think you're driving it hard enough. And I'm not going to say your entry is too hard. Your throttle, the quickness back on the throttle is a little slow, and your exit strength going off is a little tough. So if
a little harder off.
Yeah, a little, certainly a little bit harder off. But what you want to do is make sure that your car is aimed straight before you really stand on it on exit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. So about half, 3/4 throttle through the center.
Yeah, so to me, what I'm noticing is you're not getting back on throttle quick enough. And I think that's what Eric was trying to explain, where you can kind of modulate the throttle on exit.
Yeah.
So what that means is if I can get on throttle, and I'm not talking 3/4 throttle, what I'm saying is even before the apex, sometimes I'll be a 16th on the throttle or an 1/8 of the throttle on.
Just kind of hold it.
Right, and then I can modulate. My ultimate goal is to get back on wide open throttle as soon as possible, but I modulate my throttle based on how I'm going to exit the turn. You know, so if I feel the car push a little bit, all I'll do is just pull back on the throttle just a little until the car gets straight, and then I'll give it more fuel. You know what I mean? And so I try to drive the car by throttle, not by the steering wheel.
Gotcha.
let's do some qual runs. And so when we go out here to hot lap, let's get up on this high side and let's try to run this high line coming out of 3 and 4, and then dip down to the flag stand and let's go get it.
Okay.
Go get it, boys.
Go get it.
Let me do something, making sure I got a fresh car here.
All right, what's your steering ratio?
36.
236.
236.
I'm running 1.57.
Y'all are freaking crazy. I'd be at a 310 right now.
Yeah, that was
Or
default.
287.
That's why I've been running. But yeah, it's 236.
That seems slow to me. All right, if that's where you're comfortable, man. All right, so now let's get up top here, nice and easy on entry. We don't want to. Yep, nice and easy. We want to get throttle sooner. Start turning the car down. Now get on throttle hard, and go ahead and dip down below your line here.
You want me to rub the wall or not?
Now let's not get on the wall. Okay, so quick question: are you trying to run the top as your qual lap?
No.
Okay. So again, hit your entry the same way that you've been hitting it. I just want you back on the throttle sooner.
Okay, I got you.
Okay. All right. Let's try again.
So, but so high into 4 on that, just on the outlap.
Just on the outlap, just so we can get the fastest run possible going down the straightaway.
I got to reset my car. I got a black flag.
Yep.
Not sure why I got a black flag. I mean, I didn't do anything wrong.
We set 200 mile an hour into the pits.
Well, yeah,
all
but
good.
come on.
Give a guy a break.
Exactly.
Keep it up top there, and just nice and easy until you feel the car starting to come down. Yep. There you go. All right. All right, so do this as your outlap right here, Leroy. So we're going to go high 3 and 4 again right here.
Okay.
Nice and easy through here. We don't care. And then get up top up here. And start to run down about this green. Yep, now start to come back down and then get on it.
Don't you know I'm trying to do a qualifying lap?
Idiots.
Come on, Jeff.
Yeah, I got down out of the way for you. I need to practice my
Now you got to hit that apron when we're qualifying.
Yeah, those cars in the way.
At the 31,396. Okay, so we're at 30.7. Jesus, the Adam is a 30.261. Okay, good luck, fellas.
Is it qualifying time?
Qualifying time.
What time do we do that? Oh, 8:07. Okay, 8:05.
You got 10 minutes to qualify.
Yeah.
So we can have a picnic and all kinds of stuff before qualifying. So outlap high and then dip down.
And then run your regular. So what you want to plan on here on your qualifying lap is you're high in 3 and 4 coming out to take the checkered flag, right? Or to take the green flag.
The green, yep.
And when you're coming out a 4, that just make your car kind of draw a straight line coming out of 4, down underneath of the flag stand, and then back up. you know. And so when you're doing your first lap, we want to go for broke on the first lap. Do not overdrive entry. Just try to drive harder on exit.
Okay. Yeah, because I've always been a shitty qualifier, so see what I can do here. Oh, the sun's shining.
It's going to be slicker.
Yeah, 90 degrees. About 10 degrees hotter. Come on, car shift.
Go, go, go.
It's the first time she did that to me, 3 and 4, but I guess I hadn't been pushing it quite that hard before.
Yeah. It's all right.
Looks like I wheeled a pretty good one there.
Yeah, you
Wow.
did. 30.7. It's all right. Shit, it won't be the first time. We come from the back last night, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Pretty good field tonight.
Mhm.
Maybe the broadcast guy's got himself some tranquilizers or something. Maybe he'll do
What do you-
better. Because
Let me ask
I
John.
like going back and watching those, but I just cannot. I couldn't watch that guy.
What do you call it when everything distracts you? It's not OCD. What's the other term?
ADD?
ADD. That's it. I couldn't remember. Me and Leroy sitting there. I was trying to tell him that's what it seemed like he had.
He's got ACDC.
Right. I had to check. I had to check and see if didn't have the sped up. I thought maybe I had it on like 1.8 times or some shit.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you could slow him down so maybe he talk a little bit slower, but
Yeah,
then
but
the
the cars
cars are
look like
going
they're doing pace laps.
right. The cars would be going slow too.
Take me 4 hours to watch it.
Yeah,
that's
I
funny.
tried to watch it, but I couldn't do
Yeah, but
it.
we got him cheap. He was inexpensive.
Yeah, well,
And that's what you get what you pay
You get what
for.
you pay for.
yeah, that's why I told Roman. I said I don't know where they found him, but they need to put him back.
Right. Put him right back where the hell he come from. Hi, Roman, if you're out there, buddy.
I don't see him yet. He's not on my stream anyway.
Hey, let me check Discord and see. Do they have a link up?
If we have a caution around pit 20, you might want to top off with fuel if you don't do nothing else. Because if we get to 21, we can do it on 2 more pit stops if it goes green.
Yeah. Here's what sucks, man. This Race Labs calculator does not work for spotting. It won't pick up Leroy's fuel,
Oh,
so I had to do it the old-fashioned way.
yeah, I was showing like point 33 a lap was my highest usage. probably somewhere around 0.31, 0.32 with any kind of traffic.
See here.
14 gallons. I figured on 44. I think it was showing me 47 or 48. I always err a little bit to the conservative side.
So
I just
Mark Bristow is in the broadcast booth. I'm assuming that's him.
I didn't
No
see it
idea.
on Southern. I tried to go look for the stream and it ain't up yet. Maybe they come in after
General
qualifying.
discussion, broadcast link. Yep, same guy. Southern Broadcast Gaming Network. Hallelujah. I wonder if anybody has complained to them about it. Maybe they want to give him a couple of weeks, give him another
He might have
chance.
just been nervous. Maybe he'll be better. Maybe he was just didn't have his crack last
Well,
week.
didn't he have? He had too much crack, man. The way
Well,
he
that's
was
what I mean.
talking,
Well, so,
as fast as he was talking, he was on something.
that's true.
What was I going to say? I saw some other streams on his channel. Is that actually the first one that he's, or were the others just tests or whatever?
He hadn't done a lot, so he may just be nervous. He don't know none of our names, so he's trying to come up with a.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys know this, but apparently Joey wrecked out our good buddy Justin Horton, and the other night at where were you guys at? Anyway, the mile and a half you were at, and Michigan, I think. And so apparently he told Crank about it, and it was pretty obvious. Like he had a clip of it and everything, and he sent it to him. And Crank said, "Hey, why don't you quit being a bitch?"
Yeah, Joey's a
And
bitch.
no, he told that to Justin.
Oh, Justin.
He told because Justin complained to Crank like, "Hey, Crank, check this out, man. You know, Joey, because they've had beef back and forth." And he said, "Hey, Joey wrecked me out right here," and he sent him a clip of it, and he did. Like he come like right down the middle of the straightaway, just turned right into him.
Justin
And
Horton. Yeah, he was in a
yeah,
bunch of crap.
So was
yeah,
that the Xfinity cars or Cup?
Cup.
Okay.
And so he told him, and Crank told him, said, "Hey, stop being a bitch."
Okay.
So there you go.
It looks like I get to start like almost last. I'll be back
Or
there with
last, yeah.
my good buddy Pete
Pete.
Walsh.
This is my buddy Pete, my other buddy Pete.
Yep.
That's all right. 2 tires, man. Right sides. Get ready. You think she's loose now? I'd like to pop up. To have something on this Twitch that showed.
All right, last minute pee. I'm done.
Okay.
I'm gonna go underground. When we have a caution, I'll come back out and see what you guys are doing.
Ain't gonna be no
Okay.
cautions.
Oh Lord, I don't want to be the caution.
You are in it for the long haul, buddy.
Are you sticking with our brake master cylinders? Did you go back to
I
other?
haven't changed anything. No, I haven't changed
All right.
it.
I'm gonna stick with it.
I'm just going to drive the car and we'll end up where we end up. John will get me to the front.
You'll find the line that it works at, right?
Yeah, I'll just try to do what I'm told.
You know you're subservient.
If my brain can absorb it and do
All
it.
right, John, help my boy. Yep. We'll see you guys at the caution.
See ya.
See you, man. Caution. He said caution again.
I know.
He's talking about cautions.
Talking about cautions?
Cautions.
We talking about cautions?
Yeah.
Who's talking about cautions? Something just keeps beeping over here. I don't know what it is.
Well, you know what? Starting last, I don't have to worry about anybody passing me on the first lap.
Oh, I think I'm over here toggling. Does it show me talking in chat saying "shut up, crazy fool"?
I don't see anything on my screen.
Okay, good.
Okay, so I need to do this then. Hotkeys. I need to turn that one to that one.
So how many laps have we got? 150. Lord have mercy.
Are you? Oh, you're in. Why am I not on you?
Are you live?
Yeah, live.
Uh,
Okay, I'm on.
can you see me now?
Yeah. Okay. Crew chief. There we go. All right. So we have 47 laps of fuel. Make sure your car is off.
I just started it because we're getting ready to go here soon. I think. Yeah. Well, I could have waited a little longer. Oh no.
Yeah, I haven't seen him
Remaining
leave
is
yet.
0 seconds.
Okay. Make sure we are clutching
Clutch.
when we need it.
Are they moving yet?
Not yet. They are now.
Okay.
First
I was
place.
going to say I can turn my car off, but if they're moving, I guess I'll leave it on. Still learning these things.
Okay, now keep in mind as we go into fourth gear, it is going to
Happy birthday, Chris.
it's going to use a little bit more fuel for us. We got 47 laps.
Okay.
It's not my birthday yet.
What are we doing here?
I don't know. Hit and run this guy over, I think.
He checked up and I checked up and we both warmed our tires up a little bit.
All right, get ready. We are in the Geico box, and we are green, green, green. No checkups in front. You are clear. Yep. Watch that overdrive on entry there. No, you're going to have a little push. All right, you are up the side. At the quarter, and you're clear.
I'm all discombobulated here, John.
Yeah, just keep yourself in a good rhythm here. All right, keep me a fifth right here, Leroy. What I want you to do is be a little bit easier on entry and just let off of the gas. You got one in the wall, top right. Slow down, slow down. They're spinning in the infield. You can go
Okay,
middle.
Rick.
Go middle. You're good.
No caution.
Yep, keep going. One through the infield, and you are clear.
Okay, so just leave it in fifth.
Yep. Now, what I want you to do is start clutching it for me on entry. Can you clutch and brake?
Yeah.
Okay. And don't do anything else but clutch it on entry. Let off the clutch just a little sooner.
Okay.
Every time you hit the wall, just let off the clutch. Be in good shape.
Is that a little better? Don't lie to me.
No, it was good.
As far as where I'm letting off, is that all right?
Yep, it's good. You're still a little hard into 3. That's okay.
So what are you thinking here?
3 stops. Two stops, you know.
3 stints, in other words.
Right. And back off.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not really with it tonight.
It's all right.
I feel kind of disconnected from everything here for some reason.
That was a good lap right there, 31.6. We'll take that. Good. That was good right there.
Thank you.
Good. 31.3. Nice. Another good lap. starting to turn laps now. We're catching back up and saving fuel at the same time. Nice rhythm. There you go. Very nice.
Entrance was a little shallow there, wasn't it?
Yeah, you went a little crazy on that one. You're going to have freshies coming behind you. 1.7. Oh, stay on your, hit your marks now. On your clutch. So right here, clutch. There you go. And then off. Guess what Mr. Dillon's doing there?
What's that?
Guess what Dylan's doing there?
My bad, Dylan.
Clutching.
Yeah.
Good, I did it supposed to be. Good lap ago.
I see you back here, Ken. I won't hold you up. No, you're good. You're not holding it off.
You just worry about your clutching and let him go if you want. He's gonna go low here.
Kane, what happened to you?
There you go. That's the rhythm we need right there.
I appreciate it, Aaron.
Yes, sir.
I owe you a spot. I owe you a spot to get back up here on there. That was smart.
All right, Leroy, make sure when you're off your gas, you're on your clutch, okay?
Okay.
Those little times where you're letting off the gas and then you're waiting to get off on the clutch, it's hurting us in the fuel mileage. There you go. He's going to try to draft you to save on fuel. Oh. Sorry, we're not worried about tire wear, honestly. What happened to the guy behind you? You hit the wall?
You hit the wall?
Okay.
No, I was asking.
I
Did
don't
he?
know. I just heard him, and then he all of a sudden dropped way back about 3/10. I was looking out the front of your car.
Okay.
I see you, Aaron. The bottom's yours, Aaron.
Oh,
Did I get it?
Yours, Kent.
yeah. Just a little.
Didn't come up on my screen for some reason.
Freshies.
Yeah, right here, Kent.
Just keep your same rhythm. Good. I like that. That's perfect right there. So hit those marks every time.
Sorry, Tay. No, you're good, man. '73 sitting here.
Cars come in.
00 coming in.
All right, Leroy, I need you to extend your clutch out. And off.
11 pitting.
And off. Good, just like that. Fresh, she's on the inside. Feel free to use this trap. Off.
Fifty-two lap.
74 pitting this time.
Keep with that long clutch. There you go. Don't let them take you off your game. Off. You can be a little quicker than that. Not much.
Like 11 coming out.
.24 pitting this lap, 24 pitting this lap.
We're going in with him.
Let him go. Then let him just clutch past him. Use his draft. Another one below you. Getting that draft. Give me 3/4 throttle when you're in that draft. Clutch. Clutch. Go. Off. 3/4 throttle in the turns, and then you can go wide open when you straighten the car. Clutch. Good, 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 good. How are your tires feel, Leroy?
Not bad.
Okay. We're in 10th, baby.
Is the race over?
Not quite yet. We'll take it though. Clutch. There you go. Feel free to let him go and use his draft. Off.
94 pitting.
Oh my god, we're so close, dude.
What's that?
We're gonna be so close.
06
What lap are
hitting
you
the
trying to
flag.
get to?
50.
50? Okay.
I'd love to get an extra lap in here if I could.
26
It
hitting.
ain't gonna happen. There you go. Good. We're gonna be huffing fumes.
We'll try to take that bottom over Leroy.
He wants the bottom.
I hear that. I like it on the bottom.
Yeah.
Thank you, Leroy.
Just figure
No
it this
problem.
way.
What's that?
He's submitting, so it's good. All right.
I need 4 more laps
4? No, 3.
to get. Oh, okay. Right. To get to
Get
50.
the fuck out of me.
Sorry.
All right, make sure. Oh god. You'll be on the clutch all the way into the damn pits.
Thank you, Jeremiah.
We're third, Leroy.
Car that
Somebody else doing the same or what?
I guess so. They're trying. There's only one person. We're in second. Kent's trying.
5 pitting this time. 5 pitting.
Oh, he's going in this time. We're fixing to be the leader.
Hey, man, bonus points.
Yep.
Thank you, Ryan.
You will have to go in next time, buddy. I promise you.
What's that?
You're gonna have to go in next lap, though.
Okay.
Do we get it? Yep, we're the leader. We got a bonus point right there.
I don't have anybody close behind me, right?
Nope, 3.7 seconds.
Okay,
You
so
go
we're
ahead and
pitting.
gas it. Go ahead and gas it. Yep,
Pitting
we're
here?
Pitting right. Nice and smooth. No speeding. I mean, maybe a little quicker than that.
Well, it's 45.
Oh, okay. 43 is the pit we're going in. Nice and smooth on entry. Okay, when we come back out, man, we're gonna go right back to our clutching, okay?
Clutching.
It's all that, baby. Watch your speed limit.
Stop.
All right, Jesus. Okay, a lot of people going past you. All right, you're good. 2 seconds now. 2 seconds to the next place.
2-car pit, 2-car pit.
Every time somebody gets beside of you, use their draft, okay? What the hell are we doing way up here? Oh. Alright, get behind him. Let's get that draft. right, Jeff is right behind Kyle here. All right, let's get back down and get back in line. There you go.
Sorry, Kane, I didn't have a choice.
It's all good.
And back off. And back off. I want to stay in front of this guy. And off. Off. Now just try to hug up into their traps, you know what I mean? Three-quarter throttle through the turn, and then only wide open when the car is straight.
Okay.
Use his draft. Off. He's still there. And off. You're clear up, clear up.
Sorry, Dylan.
Yeah.
And off.
Has Kane leave pit yet?
He pit on lap 31.
Okay. Is he damaged or what's he doing back here?
I don't know. All right, let's get a little bit longer clutching.
Okay.
13 pitting.
Watch this guy. He's gonna stay high, I think. Stay down below, good. He's gonna look low here. He's got you. Good, smart.
I'm so sorry. Holy fuck. Did that not quite stick the way you thought it would? Yeah.
Stay in that draft right there. Try to stay in that draft as long as you can. Pulling away from the guy behind you. Good. Stay right in his tire tracks. All right, elongate these clutching a little bit. We're running it back down. We don't want to do that. No pressure behind.
What were the tires like that time?
71. Right front. 76, I'm sorry.
I keep on.
Far wide up there.
3, 2 now. Clutch. All right, as long as you keep that same rhythm, we'll be okay.
Okay.
If you throttle too much or on and off, then I'll keep monitoring it. They are 3 wide now, and they almost wrecked.
Kyle, that was close. I wouldn't do that again.
Yep, that's in front
Y'all
of.
racing like dogs up there.
My bad.
Thank you, Pete.
And off. And off. Off. Off.
00 pitting this time, 00.
Off.
Pitting.
that draft. Good. 3/4 throttle down the straightaway, see if you can expand his draft.
My bad too. I didn't mean to slide up in front of you like that.
Freshies behind you.
Okay. 12 car pit this time. 12 car pit this time.
Oop, get down there on the bottom. Oh, because he was pitting? Is that what you heard?
23 car pit this time. 23 car.
73 pitting this time.
Off.
74 pitting this.
62 pit this time.
I see it.
Too quick on the clutch again.
Nope, you're okay. We're a lap up. Smart.
What's that?
Smart. Freshies coming below you here. Not sure how this is going to play out, man. We'll see what happens, right?
See what happens.
Thank you. I see you, Jeff. Going halfway, but
24 this lap, 24 this lap.
'94 pin.
only up 0.2 now.
What's that?
We're only up 0.2 right now. Give me a little bit more. Okay, here we go. And I hope this isn't a repeat of last night where it's just like it's just too much saving, you know?
Yeah, because I know that this time around they've passed me back. You know what I'm
Saw that.
saying?
Which they're still going to lose. They still have one more pit though, like aside from you. You have
Right.
one more pit
I have
as
one
well.
more, and they have two more.
Right. The problem is, you know, we're having to super save.
26 going in. 26 going in.
Sorry, Bless, I didn't see you back there, man.
You're good.
Yeah, by super saving, we get so far behind that we don't,
Yes.
that extra
Possible.
pit stop. Yeah, I got you. Only one way to find out.
06 pitting this time.
Of course, that's fresh tires coming.
Here we go, load this.
Thanks, bud.
Thank you, Leroy.
Yes, sir.
I mean, they're going to lose overall. They're still going to lose another 30 seconds to you, at least. Right? Slowing down, getting on pit road, getting off pit road. But we're averaging 31.2s. Well, no, that was our fastest lap, 31.2. We're averaging 32 and a half. We'll need them to lose about 32 and a half seconds. I don't know. We'll just see how it plays out, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Why not gamble?
Why not? I mean, obviously I don't have the speed. Again, so.
You got a good group of drivers here too, though, man. There's not a lot of scrubs in here.
Right.
Got the new shoes behind you here.
These guys just expect people to roll over, don't they? Hey, I'm on new tires, so get the hell out of my way.
Thank you, Eric.
Yes, sir.
It's okay, Leroy. He's only got 31 lap pressure tires than you, buddy.
Is that all?
Hey, so we're gonna gamble here. We're gonna go rights only when we pit
Okay.
because I don't think you haven't been burning them up, and every second might count here. You know what I mean?
Yep.
'81 pitting in this lap. 81 pitting in this lap.
Okay, we're only 0.4 of a lap up. Which we don't have to be a lot up. We're all about gambling.
We are gamblers, man.
Oh, lights just came on.
Saw that.
He's there.
Stop, car. When
No.
the clutch is in the car, the brakes don't work as good.
No, you have to be, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Plus, I'm braking with my right foot, which is a little bit different.
Good practice for you, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're a half a lap up right now.
Okay.
Seven pit.
Four tenths. Woo, we're gonna be breathing fumes, baby.
We got 6 more.
6 more laps.
Thank you, Mark.
Good. Smart. Draft.
Take it easy.
Yes, sir.
Three more. 4 more.
Thanks for that.
I don't know, man. It's going to be close because right there's the leader behind us, right? So we're not a lap down yet. So here's the leader. I don't know, man. It's going to be close for us. You're about a lap up now. And off. Caution's out, baby. That's perfect for you and I, Leroy. Caution, caution. Let's get in front of this pace car. Okay. As soon as we're allowed to go in the pits, let's get in the pits. We'll take that, man.
They started to the 2.
Go ahead and speed on up. Did he get the go-ahead there to go in the pits?
It just now said open.
That's all right. We'll come on around.
Yeah, because if I pit now, I'm going to go a lap down.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, we'll come on around. Are you 2 to go yet?
No, I'm getting ready to pit. It just says pacing right now.
Okay, so let's pit. You're gonna have a lot of people that's gonna come back in.
Still taking 2 or 4?
No, we're gonna take 4. No sense in
Right.
doing that.
Yeah.
Why is it showing? Okay.
Waiting on
Somebody's
you,
on the-
Red.
Stay wide. There is a car underneath of you here. We're gonna come on back in. See how many people do. I think we're in better shape than if it would have just played out, to be honest.
Okay.
Because I feel like
Stay
I feel
coming
like-
in here.
yeah, we're gonna come right on back in. Is it 2 to go?
Still pacing.
Okay.
Well,
Just make sure we don't-
it'll say 2 to go once they get to the start finish line.
Okay, I just want to make sure we do not get a pit lane penalty right here.
Yeah, pits are open.
You guys doing all right?
Yeah, we're doing good.
Good. Sorry, I
Yep.
haven't popped in all night.
No, it's fine. We were trying to play some pit strategy here. We were there. We were going to make it to the end with that pit stop.
So y'all stayed out?
No, not now, but we stayed out the first 50 laps and we were fixing to pit. We had like 2 laps to go before we were going to pit again there, but we only needed to do 1 more stop.
I guess I may, if I don't like I can make it on fuel, I'll cut this one in half.
Yeah. That's a good idea. What does it show now, Leroy?
2 to green.
Okay, is it still show pit open?
Pit lane is open at this point.
Okay, just watch it. We're going to jump right back in.
Should probably jump in here, but I don't want to give up. Well,
Still open. Still open.
Come on down.
Come on down.
Do not pass the 23 car. You're good. Is it 1 to go now? Yeah, because they're lining up. Okay. Let's try to get off quick here. These are all the guys you're going to be racing right here for positions. All right, so let's catch up, Leroy. But let's still clutch in that turn. Yeah, they're just right there on the back stretch.
third one into 3. See you guys.
See ya. All right, just hold your clutch whenever you can here, behind this guy. Now we're still going to clutch, okay?
Okay.
We're just going to clutch a little bit less. This guy's starting in first behind you. What an idiot. All right. Go green, green, green. And we're good. We're off. All right, so just still clutch on entry and I'll give you the call off. Off. Try to stick at the bottom if you can. There you go, trap if you can. Good. Clutch. And off. Watch that wreck in front. Jesus.
Sorry,
Trap. They're about 4 wide up front.
That's what would be.
Clutch. 3 wide. And off. Our way up top here. And oh.
Nice save, everybody. That was awesome.
You're okay, you're okay. And clutch. And off. Get back in this trap if you can. Clutch. Off. That's the rhythm. You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Stay in the draft as long as you can. Off. 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 All right, he's shifting. He's downshifting. He is not saving behind you. Off. Off.
Insert.
Remember, make sure you're 3/4 throttle,
Okay.
and then until you're straight. We're about 6/10 of a lap up right now. Off. 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 I was calculating wrong, Leroy. We're 2.5 good. Off. Off. Wall. Off. 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 Dude, your timing is so... No, it's not. Never mind. I'm sorry.
What's
Up.
that?
I thought the timing was weird, but it's not.
What do you mean?
I thought the timing was the relative was off, but because the 23, Dylan Smith kind of threw me.
Okay.
Let you have the bottom there, right here.
Thank you, sir.
See if we can catch up to this guy in front of us here, Leroy. Go ahead and stay off the clutch for a minute. Nice and smooth. Still 3/4 throttle and then wide open when you're out.
Sorry, John, you come down on me.
There goes that race. Good shit, 22.
What happened to Pickle Simon?
I don't know. Who's the 26? Oh, he's in the freaking... He needs to take the damn tow, dude. What happened to you? Why are you 6/10 slower that lap?
I don't know.
Were you trying to clutch without using the clutch?
No.
Nate, I told you once before, I'm not lifting next time.
Maybe just slow on the throttle. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
How was this one? This better?
Yep, much better. That's the lap times I'm looking for right there.
Trust me, I probably had to live for you 1,000,000 times.
Oh, that's Kyle in trouble again.
Yeah, it's
Idiot.
Kyle and the 24,
Dylan.
I think.
Yeah,
They're
and
yelling.
Dylan apparently. That guy seems to have problems with everybody, doesn't he?
Maybe he's the idiot.
Maybe.
Are we still trying to catch this guy or
Yes, sir.
clutching?
Yep. Nope, I got you, man. I'm watching every lap. .45 is going to be behind you on fresh tires, fresher tires. All right, we're going to start clutching again here.
Right now?
Yeah, this lap. Go ahead and start.
Nash can't go high here in 3 and 4.
And off.
I was gonna let Kent have it right here.
Skip to the bottom if you want there. And clutch. And off.
Shows it, yeah. You clear. Clear. Yep.
That draft. There you go. And clutch. And off. And off.
Hey, 26, you can't see it, but I'm giving you the bird.
What'd he say?
He said, he told the 26, he said, you can't see it, but I'm giving you the bird. Because the 26 wrecked the 12.
You're clear. And clutch.
Well, you ran me down to the apron.
And
I had
off.
nowhere to go. I bumped up and hit you.
You say so.
Freshies right here.
Alright, let's swap the beans too for after the race.
And
Yeah, I
clutch.
just did one thing.
A lot of guys are concentrating right now, guys. I'm gonna set you up, Joel. Jeff, for this next turn. You can have the bottom.
And off. Off. Let's see if we can get down to the bottom there, Leroy. Running that middle high is costing us some fuel.
Okay.
Off. Hitting in front of you, I guess.
Yep.
26 going in.
Off. Shit.
Matter.
Fucking Adam. 19 seconds behind us. He's already been in the pits. Off. I don't know how we got that far behind. Damn it. Off. Off. I'm gonna start coaching a little faster, okay?
Okay.
81 pitting.
24 pitting.
All right, 4.
Off.
Dylan, I'll let you have the bottom up here, bud.
We need those 31.9s, man.
00.
Off. Did you ever go off right there?
I did, but it
Pop back on you?
popped back.
That's okay.
on me.
It's alright. Off. Alright, now make sure we're hitting our marks, hitting our lines. 31.9s is what we're looking for. Off.
There, down low.
Off. Take a 31.8 too. Off. 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 Sorry, Christian. I'll be there in a minute.
Try to get below you right here, Dylan.
Off.
I see you.
Off. Off.
Thank you, Dylan.
Off.
Yep.
Off. Make this path him get by you as quick as humanly possible here. Off. 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 Good. Off.
Thanks, Dylan.
Off. Off. So right there in 3 and 4 is that Kentucky sign. 1 and 2 is that red sign on the right, that first red sign going in the turn.
For letting off.
Popping back on the clutch. So on the clutch, and then see the red sign right there? Off.
Okay.
And then at 3 and 4 is the white Kentucky sign. The one that says 3. See it right there? And off. Just like that. Go as soon as your nose hits that banner.
Okay. Oh, shoot.
Fuck. We had that race 1 right there, Leroy. Watch it go high. My bad. Damn it.
Ah, crap. Well, it was working.
Checking up out of 2.
We had that one. Let's go ahead and catch up. Still a ton a lap down. Damn it.
Can I get an EO out, please?
All right, as soon as our
It's open.
pit windows. Okay, let's go ahead and get checking up right here, checking up into 3. Watch behind you. Damn it. They had to pit. Damn, 13 laps, man.
That close.
We were that close to a win right there. All right, it's all out now. Now we run it.
I ain't sure what happened there. Did you see that by chance?
No, we just seen it after you guys had spun out.
Okay.
Did you screw our strategy up, Eric?
Idiot.
Idiot.
we had that one won right there, buddy. We were good.
Did you? Oh,
Yeah.
no. No, I come off turn and some guy kind of caught me. I don't think I went up in him.
Yeah. I didn't see him.
I
He
hate
just
that. I'm
popped up.
sorry. I'm sorry that happened.
Oh, it's not. You know, it is what it is. Just racing.
It's called gambling, man.
Yeah, we were on that one though. We had 12 laps left.
Y'all had an ace showing?
Yeah, we were. What were we sitting? We were sitting 10th, I think, but all 9 had to pit in front of us. We didn't have to pit.
Now I got a race.
Now you got to race, buddy.
And that
Now
idiot is up there.
Yeah.
Hate that.
Do we have a lot of, no, I guess not. I was going to ask, are a lot of these waiver rounds or what?
Yes, there'll be wave rounds.
I think I'm fixing to get one.
Yep. All those in front. Go ahead and choke up there, Leroy, if you want to a little
I
bit.
gotta pass the 26 car.
All right. Good luck, guys. Sorry about that.
All right. No problem. Going to put us on the inside, I believe.
Well, it's showing me 10th.
Yeah,
At
I
this
think you'll be
point.
9th now.
Okay. How many on the lead lap?
13, I think. Hang on.
Now, if they take
Well-
waiver rounds,
Right. It's 13 right now, and then the 14th is going to be waiver rounds. So they're going to be on the back of the field, though. You got Dylan, Burden, McDonald, Jeffno,
I'm not sure
McCall,
what happened, but
Kemp
that's
Mueller.
been you guys' strategy. Hate it.
Pete Walsh, Diaz, and then Nash. I think you can get Nash right here. Adams behind you, Carter's behind you, Carnathian's behind you.
they have older tires, or did they pit?
They all pit.
They all pit.
Everybody pit. Yeah.
Everybody. But the waiver rounds.
Except for the wave rounds, yeah.
Right.
We just got to drive our ass off, man. Got to get up on the wheel, elbows up. It's go time. Checking up right here. This will probably be a first gear start for you. All right, pace is in. Tighten up just a little bit here. I'll call the box out. In the box. And go, 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 go. You got a wreck behind, I think. I hear it. Got one looking low. He's going to dive you.
Sorry, Stan, I didn't mean to block you.
Good run.
No, I
Good
appreciate
run.
that over putting it 3 wide. Just stuck up in the middle of 1 and 2 and
You are
got
clear.
loose.
Not clear. He's fair. Yep. Good. Stay high. Good run off here. There you go. Watch it. Go low, go low, go low, low, low. Stay high. Oh! Oh, what a drive right there. All right, caution down. Bet you puckered a little right there, didn't you?
Just a little bit.
That's a good save. I said go low, and you went low, and it come right down on top of you.
Checking up
Yeah.
on it too.
Yo, sorry I was leaning on you a little bit there, 24. My bad.
All right, so what
Nah,
happened
it's
on the
good.
start there? Did we get jammed into a gear, or is first too much?
It first was too low. It immediately
Okay.
hit the rev limiter.
Okay, so
Well, that
we're just
ruined
going
my
to be
race.
second gear then.
Yeah.
Welcome to the club.
I'm always in the club.
Seems like I am too, even if it's my fault most of the time.
I think we like that high line, man. That middle to high line.
Yeah.
We're getting a good run off. I think that's where we need to be to fend them off.
Yeah.
Problem is you're going to have new tires going bananas back here. Be a green-white checker, okay?
Right. And I think we get 3 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of think we
That's
get
the same.
3.
We're going to be on the high side this time, which is good.
Yeah.
Those guys did not care about holding their brakes.
Nope. They probably took their fast repairs and are right back in it, right?
Mm-hmm. Everybody wanted that one extra spot, you know?
Yep.
All right, so we're going to do second gear start this time.
Yep.
I'll call it out again.
Okay. We're 2 to green right now.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not coming to the green, right?
I wish you showed me that.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that it doesn't. I mean, surely the spotter knows that in the real race, right?
Yeah, yeah. They can look at the flagman, you know.
Right. Or you should be able to see the lights on the pace car, right?
Right. I see them. Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see them right now, still on. Yeah, that's true.
So Roman says the broadcast doesn't sound as bad so far. That was earlier.
That's good.
I don't know how he is now that the excitement started, but now the lights are out.
Yep, they did. They went out. Yep. All right, Leroy, elbows up here, buddy. Let's get it.
Checkers
Don't
or
overdrive
wreckers.
exit.
Checkers
Yep.
or wreckers.
That's right.
Just got to remember not to reach for the clutch when I get to the turns.
Yeah, do not do that. We're on the wheel now.
Yeah.
Now it's driving time.
Right.
Pace is off. Jeff is laying back, damn it. In the box. Green, 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 green. Good push. Got one low. Good. Still there.
That was my bad, Jeff. That was not my intention. I'm sorry.
You're gonna be 3 wide here. Up top, stay up top 3. Still 3. Get you a run. Yes, good. You're 2. You're 2. Got one loose down
Again,
below.
Jeff, I'm real sorry. I didn't mean to do that on back.
That was
Baby.
my fault, 72. I didn't see you coming up.
I'll take it.
Didn't mean to tap you right there, 82.
We
That's on
overdrove
me.
3 and 4 a little bit twice.
I know.
what got
I
you.
know. I saw
Yeah,
that. I
John,
mean,
you still have
I
that
realized
going.
that, and
Just give me
yeah.
business. Whew. That was interesting,
That was
man.
your Achilles
Don't
heel,
ask
though. On in practice too was 3
Remember,
and 4
top
right
3
there.
Yeah.
goes to
Yeah.
the post-race interview.
Well, how'd y'all make out?
The post-race green room.
10th.
All right. I
Go
got
win,
19th. I saw you were up ahead of me. I was like, okay, they didn't get caught up in
Great
that
race,
last
everybody.
mess.
Great race.
You should have seen it though. It's so close.
Gary, I was doing
So
everything I
close.
could to not overcorrect.
There
man.
wasn't nobody
I was
lifting
just trying
on the
to stay down.
stretch.
I'm so
No,
glad I did.
no, that was crazy. But
Woo.
Hey,
shit, that
I'm
was a
glad
lot
it
of
was
fun.
You, man.
At least we
Anybody
got
else,
some racing
man,
in right
we
there at
both
the
would
end.
have been
Yeah,
in the
top
end,
10
so
for
that
you
was
guys,
good
man.
fucking racing
Yep,
up here, bud.
we'll take it. Is that
That's
your
awesome.
how many top 10s we got now?
Yeah, I
Leroy, this
had,
year?
That's the
I had
first
front
one.
right toe damage.
This the first one?
avoiding
I
that
believe
last
so.
wreck.
Good place
So
to start.
I knew I was
right?
gonna be a little bit loose, especially
Yeah.
being in 4th gear.
We might have had that one won, to be honest. But ifs and buts, right? Like we
Right.
got a race.
Hell yeah.
We had
to.
to race for it, and we got it.
Not bad for idiot savants,
Hey, thank you.
right?
Not bad.
Not
Not
too
bad.
shabby. I
Congrats,
gotta go
Coach.
see if I had anything to do with this wreck earlier.
Hey, good win.
That was awesome. Nice run, man. We probably, but you know what? They're between 8th and 10th. Yeah, you know, we survived. We kept all the fenders.
trying to find that replay where not sure what lap that was.
What?
It was the last caution, right?
Yes. Oh, were you dodging it? Yeah. Hey guys, give me 5 minutes here.
Okay, there it was. See, last week at Martinsville, we had all that wreck avoidance practice.
A wreck somewhere. I'm trying to find out what lap that was on.
Oh, where you were, the one where you were involved.
Yeah. I'm around 137. I don't know if it's happened or not yet. After the 100, I wasn't there, so had to be later. You should tell me where the cautions were.
If you look at your lap times, you should be able to see where the slow laps are, right?
Oh, good point. Good point. Very well. Yeah, that's right. That'll be the one where I took forever. Right. Because I sat in the middle of the track. Okay, it was lap 129. All right, there we go.
So all I had to do was go where they weren't.
It helped to stick, didn't
it? To miss that wreck, I mean.
Oh. Did you get in it?
No, the wreck, the last caution. The last caution where I almost got caught up in it.
Well, that was me going in the pits.
Alrighty then. So Roman says there's a different guy doing the broadcast. So is he better, Roman?
Can't be worse.
Well, you got that's right. It cannot be worse. So was that was a caution with 13 to go.
Looks like 139 is where it happened. That's where it starts. Let's see. There it was. It was on lap 139. Let me see whose fault that was.
Okay, back. Did you find it, Leroy?
I did, yeah.
That was crazy, dude.
It was. Like, yeah, the guy came down. I was going low. He came down in front of me, so I went high. And then there was another guy, so I just went a little higher to miss him, too. I'm trying to see where, trying to look at Eric when he messed up our strategy.
So I don't know what they were doing in front, but I know that what you and I had to do to get, to where we could make it.
Right.
And it wasn't about speed at that point. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm curious. I think all 9 of those guys had to pit. I'm fairly certain they did, because we went back in the pits twice.
Right.
The top off, and we were barely going to make it. So I'm going to think. So Eric, how do you think about Okayama?
I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not that fast. I got down to 139. That's the best I've got. I'll work on it some tomorrow.
Eric, did you find your wreck?
Yeah. Looks like it was on me.
It does look that way. So you owe me a beer. Nah, that's all right. I mean, I'll take 10th. We might have, who knows where we would have ended up, but I'll take it, man. And what we did is what got us to that point, right?
Yeah.
Because I didn't have the speed, to get up there otherwise. We just got cautions when we needed them to get up there. So I'll take it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think had that other caution not come out, um, I think that we were going to wind up probably a lap down, to be honest.
Yeah, the one that came
And
out
I
right
think,
at around lap 100.
yeah, yeah. I don't believe I believe that that was the wrong strategy because we had to go so slow. But on that, so for two stints, that's the wrong strategy. But for one stint, we had it.
Oh yeah, right. I got you. Yeah. So
For that one stint, because we were first, we were first, the one stint,
right.
after the first stint.
Yeah.
Mm, that was good though.
Yeah. So Roman says there was a different guy doing the broadcast, and he was better, but the graphics sucked. So
Really?
you want good graphics and a guy that's on speed, or do you want a guy that can talk and has sucky graphics?
And it looks
But
like Nintendo 64 graphics.
Exactly.
is that what was it that bad?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen it. I don't know how bad it was, but
I got to try out my triples on this road course here.
there you go. Well, thanks, John,
Hell yeah, man! Anytime.
for coaching me to a top 10. One of these times we'll get to where we don't have to do that in order to keep up.
I mean, listen, I felt like on that last stint, if it were me, I probably would have done the same thing right there and tried to make it. Honestly.
So what is going on here? Oh, okay. All right.
I'm trying to figure out my damn volume. Okay. This is crazy in triples.
Whole other
nice?
world, isn't it?
Yeah, because like you can see the grass on the side, like it, especially in. It's going to take a little bit, to be honest. I will tell you this: you can't touch the grass in these fucking things. You'll go around immediately. Yeah, you can see around the turns. It's just not blind anymore. That's insane. I think it's one of the things will take me forever to get used to.
Yeah, I'm watching the replay now. I definitely overdrove 3 and 4.
Yeah, a few times. Both laps.
Yeah.
I mean, you had solid, runs coming out, but the problem is you would have had those and been better in the middle of the turn too.
Right. All right. Well, I'm not complaining about a 10th.
No, we'll take it. We'll take a top 10.
Yes, sir.
All right, boys. I'm stepping out. I'll get some practice tomorrow and put up some times there at the Okayama. Is that in Japan?
I think so.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
got to learn how to speak Japanese to run that race.
I'll take the geisha girls. Is that Japanese or China?
That's Japanese, I think.
All right. Well, I'll try. I know I need to improve there. I got to get off a couple of those second gear turns a little better, and I got to carry the speed down those long straights on that final turn. You kind of got to, each car is going to have a different shift point on it.
Yep.
So I'll get there. I hope to get down in the 138, so that'll probably be about it for me, because I'll be about a second behind John as usual.
Yeah, right. I think the fastest guys they're running about 135s, 136s.
Holy crap! Where are you seeing that?
That was like on just like some old lap times for GT4s that I watched online.
Yeah, I got you.
That one was, what the hell was that lap right there I just did?
Man, you got to hit those turns. I don't have the reactions for those turns anymore. Maybe when I was 20. for those. Make it hitting every turn just right and then doing it over and over. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. I'm just going to ride around, eat a sandwich, see where I finish.
leave that to those damn Mad Sim boys.
That's it. Put me on a super speedway. And
That's right.
those guys been doing it for a decade, right?
Right.
All right, dudes and dudettes. I'll see you at it later.
All righty. Roman says
right.
good night, guys, and good job.
All right. Tell him I
Yep.
said hey, and I'm glad he was here. We'll see you guys.
All right.
All right,
We'll
see
see
ya.
you.
You bet.
Man, this thing is like a little glitchy though. It's like a few times it just kind of stopped and it just wrecked me. I hope that goes away.
Yeah, you may have to fine tune some graphics and stuff.
Yeah, it just like but I'm running 250 FPS. What would cause it to do that? I wonder.
Yeah, mine does it every now and then. I think when there's something running in the background or when something tries to run or whatever, it does that for a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully, well, this one has already done you better than the other two you had, right?
Yeah, this one's actually still going.
Yeah.
So that's a
Yeah.
positive. Hey,
All right, I'm going to
ask-
cut my stream off now. Good night, Roman, and thanks for riding along, and I will catch you later.
I don't need that. I wonder if it's these overlays. What if I want to close off the overlay?